From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, and Singy here in Philadelphia. The hometown fans are excited.
This is one of the best places to play when you're playing well. No one more passionate than these Philadelphia Phillies fans, and this ballpark's still one of the most beautiful parks in all of baseball.
First pitch coming your way next. And pitching in this game, Christopher Sanchez. What's the word on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Coming up on the first pitch, Chase Mydroth steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Chase Mydroth.
Nope. Outside low, ball 2. And he can't make the play. The flip, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Kyle Teal, batting with one down, takes a strike. Teal wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Swings through that.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. And that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
Batting third, the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Man at first, so up now for Chicago, Colson Montgomery.
That's a ball.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
1-1 now. Teal, the base runner at first with 1 out. And it's even up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone now. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Outside, that's a ball.
That
Nope.
one ran inside,
That's inside.
almost got him. So a walk
Second base, ball
puts
4.
runners at first and second. Catcher
it.
challenge. We'll take another look.
Andrew.
And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That's to third. Sends it across to first. That is the inning. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here in Philadelphia, getting the start for the Chicago White Sox, Shane Smith. What do you got on him, Chris?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
That one fouled off. And the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Move to second, and Turner's back in.
Hey!
Man at second. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play.
Oh, you can tell he was stiffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate.
Hey!
Runners on the corners, no outs. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Batting.
Huge strikeout there. And time now for the Phillies lineup. with an excellent arm on the mound, Singy. This won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Runner takes off. Line, and that's a base hit. Turner comes in to score. The relay throw. Safe. And they take the lead.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Schwarber at third. Bohm over at first with one away. Strike two.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Line drive. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 2. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi.
Yeah!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And that one a little below the knees. Now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him. That's the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. The Phillies lead it 2-0. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So up now for Chicago, Andrew Benintendi. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swings through that one.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Foul tip into the mid, struck him out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Murakami checks his swing, appeal to third, and he won a round. Rule to swing. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside.
And a swing and a miss. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0.
Know they all hate that. I can see it in their conscience, and I know they all watching. 'Cause I've been balling since the YMC. Hey, know the word.
We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
This one in the air, right field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Acuna under it. And there's one away.
Batting it, the second baseman, right there.
This is Bryson Stott.
Ball one.
Now 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Ball two.
Next one misses. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Here's the throw. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
One out. Runner at second. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. He's trying for third. Pitching for a strike. And the throw. He's out at third. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Goes down looking. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in Philadelphia, top half of the 3rd inning, Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Luis Angel Acuna digs in now. To third, and it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. Now second and third, and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Chase Mitra getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And that's a strike. Outside.
Ball, that's outside.
Ball one. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Phillies fans want a strikeout. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Runners at second and third and 1 out. Kyle Teal and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Hey.
Here's your 1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And there's a ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
here, Citizens
Leading
Bank
up
Park,
for the Phillies,
and digging in for
the
Philadelphia,
shortstop,
Trey Turner.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And there's a foul ball. That one missed.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
The shortstop takes the ball. Up and in, and the count's full. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Up next for the Phillies, the designated hitter,
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Reached on an infield single his first time. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
This one in the air, center field. Acuna on the move. And there's two away.
Up next for the Phillies, the first baseman, number 3,
Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Is that when we went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it, too. He yelled, "I love soccer," over and over while going through the high-five line of the dugout.
When in Rome, as they say.
Or London.
Oh, that's more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 3. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Let's go, Bryce. And they'll do it again. Out towards right center field. Acuna under it. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 2 and the White Sox nothing. Back at Citizens Bank Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for the White Sox, the left fielder, number 23,
Andrew Benintendi steps up. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Oh, that's inside.
The White Sox down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4. Ball to strike.
Nope, that's inside.
That's
a
a little
ball.
bit low.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And a 3-1 on the way. And he walked
Ball
him.
4, take the base.
Up next for Chicago, the first baseman, number 5, Munetaka.
Runner on at first with one gone. So up next for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Oh, and 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Jackknifes out of the way. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Up the middle. Oh, a great flip. On the money. Nice play. So 1 left for the White Sox, and they're down 2-0.
I got it advanced and I got it grind. Even in the dark, you know I gotta shine. I looked out the window, saw the sun.
Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
You know,
Nope.
these Phils
Outside.
showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 1-1. That clips the corner. Boom. Thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges.
That's ball 3.
And a 3-2. That one
Ball
misses.
4.
So a
Take the
leadoff walk.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Marsh measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick. Back in, there's one on to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The right fielder, Nolan Garcia.
Base is empty after the double play. Adolis Garcia will hit next.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
In the air, center field. Acuna under it. And that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Phillies 2 and the White Sox nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the White Sox DH, Edgar Caro. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. One away.
Up next to Chicago, the center fielder,
Luis Angel Acuna now at the plate. Doubled in his first AB.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
This one in the air, center field. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Chase Meidroff.
Here's the second baseman, Chase Meidroff. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one is downstairs. Now 1-2. Next offering is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Stott over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto.
Yeah!
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jordan Hicks, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Iser getting loose as well. And that one fouled off. Stays alive. Out towards right center field. Hayes in position. One up, one down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
So up next, Bryson Stott doubled his first time. Hit hard, base hit. And they had their first hit since the second inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Struck out looking in his first at bat.
Well, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but he also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. You know, he saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The 1-1. Fouled off down the right side. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Trey Turner, 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That's out.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 2. Quick toss to first. Stop. Dives back in safely. That one misses. 3-1. Foul ball there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna settles under it. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 2 and the White Sox nothing. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
My life is real, real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in his deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in the MPV. I'm holding big. Soloist, vocalist, maestro. This fish grease, rest in peace, Polo. He see us, I was just with G, just like Ryan E. Me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas, Jesus candles, bodegas. Always playing some gangstar. Who is that?
So digging in, Kyle Teal.
The catcher, number 8, Kyle Teal.
Sanchez back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Stott over to first in time. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
The shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Colson Montgomery, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hey! Here comes the 0-1. The Phillies leading by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Ball 2.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that's a strikeout looking. Strikeout number 8. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
Ball.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Now all even up. Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Back after this on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Hicks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Well, these Phillies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Right through there for a strike.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Next for the Phillies, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce.
Here is Bryce Harper. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, the third baseman, Alec.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Activity in the bullpen. Sean Newcomb, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on the knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball, that's outside.
Outside corner, there's a strike. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Boom. Leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just off the outside edge. Ball 2. Outside.
Ball, that's out.
On the ground to short, Montgomery. Play made, that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they hold the 2-0 lead.
When I look into your eyes, I feel like I'm in paradise. And even when the sun rises, you're my number one.
Back here in Philadelphia. So up now for Chicago, Andrew Benintendi. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jose Alvarado, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Keller getting cranked up as well. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. The 1-2. There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
The White Sox trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Up the middle, stop. Fires over to first, and the White Sox go quietly. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And that's dotted away. On the ground. On the run, sends it over to first.
Out.
It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Phillies, the catcher, JT Real Muto.
Here comes Real Muto. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. Outside low. Ball one. And that skips in the dirt. Got him. Two gone.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Bryson Stott. Fouled off to the right. Two down, nobody on. And it's 1-1.
That's just out.
Foul ball. That
That's ball
misses.
two.
And the count is even, 2-2. Now
That's
one
ball
miss.
three.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Left field. Benintendi hustling after it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Phillies,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Alvarado.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So now it's the White Sox DH, Edgar Caro. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Yo, one. Out in front and foul to the left side. That one in the dirt. Ball one. Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
Acuna gets out of the way. That's ball one.
Yeah!
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
Ball two.
That one lifted to left. Marsh under it. And there are two down.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
So back to the top of the order. Chase Maidra digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Liner snagged at first. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brandon Iser.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. On the inside corner for a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball.
Ball.
Two one now. That one drilled left field and foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2 on the way. And a breaking ball misses outside. That one misses.
Ball 4, pitch
so
it down.
leadoff walk.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Back to the top of the order. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Trey Turner, 1 for 3.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Rojas gets his lead at first with nobody out. There goes the runner. Pitch inside. Go to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
And the picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Sean Newcomb appears to be getting loose. Man at second. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Move to second. Rojas back in on a dive. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit! Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And the slider just misses.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fastball for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. The Phils trying to break this one open here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Payoff pitch. Swing and he popped it up. One down.
Up next for the Phillies, the first baseman, number 3.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
That bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
First and third, one down. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Just missed.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two on, one out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's down and in. Got got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Brandon Iser won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Sean Newcomb.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
That's a ball.
Two on, two outs. And now it's even up. On the ground. And foul ball. Two on, two outs. That's a base hit. Run scores. Plays it out of bounds, and it deflects away. Flying around third is Turner. The relay. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's 4-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
So runner at second, 2 down. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runner at second, 2 down. Way outside, and it gets away. Throw comes into third, in there safely. Boom. Up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Here's a 1-1. There's a swing and a miss. Outside with a breaking ball.
Ball 2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So man aboard. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. Just missed. And the 1-0.
Hey! Nope.
Now one
That's
missed.
ball 3.
Three-1 now. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And a payoff pitch. Just a slow ground ball this time. On to first, and Garcia is out. And that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. Phillies on top 5-0. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Zach McCambley, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Bolin also throwing. The lefty, the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Inside, just missed. Clips the corner, and now 3-1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Grounds one to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Throw is low, and he can't hang on. Safe.
Up next,
no, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. Could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
So a man at first. Colson Montgomery getting ready to hit. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Tap foul at the plate. Teal on at first. Nobody out. To the right side. Over to Turner for 1. Back to first, but not in time.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
1 out, man at first. Miguel Vargas now at the plate.
Double play killed the inning. Come on, Phillies.
Just
that's
missed.
high.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Up next for the White Sox, the left fielder, number 23.
Benintendi up here, a walk and a pair of strikeouts. Grounder might be 2. The underhand flip, 1 at second. The double play ends it right here.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.